What up, Dave? How you doing? A little wide angle here. You can see all the goodies. There's so much. How you doing, man? You want to give me your guess for an auto? I would do that also. Busy, busy. Yeah, it looked like you got to do some sweet, like some hunting trips and all kinds of other stuff going on. So glad it's been good for you. That's awesome. Andrew, how you doing, man? How you been? How's St. Louis treating you? Remember if you get to sneak home to see the family next week or not. Hope you get to, or hope maybe the wife gets to come visit you. It's got to be rough being away so much. Oh, that's cool though, Dave. That's awesome. Enjoyable, I'm sure. Oh, it's officially over. Oh no, there goes all the money. No. Oh. Now you have to like be responsible and do stuff around the house and everything instead of the motel life. Oh. How about you guys? We got a couple anywhere from 2 to 6 here live. Start sending me your guesses for an auto if you'd like. As I'm going through ownership, I'll let you know there's some great breaks out there. Scotty Struble on the Cardinals, Joe Desky on the Falcons, Bills, Panthers, Broncos mixing up a little bit, Colts, Steelers, and Titans helping us close up. Arroyo, that'd be sick. I like Arroyo actually. Arroyo. Hosby on the Ravens and Commanders, picking up his PC teams. Vanover picking up the Bears. He missed the Colts, so he went after a little Bears action. I like it. The other tight end. Chris Glidden helping close up, picking up the Bengals along with his Dolphins. Greg Reese helping out, picking up the Browns along with his Eagles. Rabbit Abatia on his Cowboys. I took the Lions and the Jags. They were just sitting there too long. Nick Sirianni helping out too, closing us up there, picking up the Packers at the end, and Ryan Joseph on the Texans towards the end too. Thank you. Michael Kinney picking up the Chiefs for him and his wife Sandra. Hara Lambus on them Raiders. Jamie O'Hara on the Chargers. Jim Jennings on the Rams. Dave Rosenau picking up his Vikings. George Sweeting on the Patriots and Saints. Nick Hammers from Hammers Hits. Nick just dropped a triple hobby break. I was shocked. I think he's got 2 certifieds and a Mosaic, so go check that out. Great. I don't know how he's doing the prices. It's like he must have gotten better deals than I did on stuff, which is awesome though. So help out Nick. Hammers Hits, good dude. Speaking of good dudes, Corey Markle with Fat Uncle Breaks just dropped a break also, kind of a shocker break just out of the blue with some Phoenix. Another one with good prices too. Check out Corey Fat Uncle Breaks. He's on the Jets. Michael Lariza on his Niners. Andrew Thayer on the Seahawks, and Harlan Benner on the Bucks. I think that's everybody. Ferguson from the Rams. Alrighty, sounds good. Dart, hey, that'd be sick. Yeah, I can't imagine. It's fun for a bit, and then you start, man, I just miss the family. Like that's how I'd be like, I'd love to work out of town for a week or two, and then I'm like, probably after day like 5, like all lonely. All right, Dave going for a little dart action. And Jim Jennings going for a little Ferguson. Not to be confused with Turd Ferguson. Yeah, that's too much. Like I said, the first week or two, especially going to football games and baseball games and everything else, like that's pretty fun. And then eventually it's like, okay, this is getting old. Just making sure we got everybody covered. Okay, yeah, I think we got everybody covered. Okay, our camera's a little sideways. See if we can get that flattened out. So, I think it's a little flatter. Yeah, it looks a little better. Okay. All right, our products tonight. We got a little holiday tin. I think I've given one to almost everybody, so if you haven't got one, you might get one this time. Unless somebody wants that hasn't got one yet. A couple blasters. Mosaic. These are, I believe, I think this is a Target blaster, but I'm not positive. And then a Donruss Holiday, which is from Walmart, and they has the red and green optic in there. And then we got a Score Mega. I was throwing that in because it kept the price a little lower for cards. Make sure everybody got one numbered for sure. We'll get to that pretty quick. And then this is the first time I'd see one of these, so I was glad to get one. The Jaden Daniels will go to the Commanders. Got a little ding in there. Sorry about that, Haas. Shake it. So I don't know. I guess you can shake them. Hopefully something good in there. Graded cards. But we have one parallel and then 6 packs. I haven't seen the Revolution opened yet, so I've seen some people pulling autos out of these things too. And then we got a Kaboom box. Kaboom! Here comes the Kaboom. We've opened 3 of these so far. We've gotten 2 Mahomes. No, 3 Mahomes. We haven't gotten anybody with Mahomes yet. So hopefully we can mix it up and get somebody else this time. So. And then we'll finish with our hobby. 2 autos per box on average. Hopefully we don't get panini'd. 5 silver and 15 mosaic parallels. Looking for stained glass, micro mosaic, and more. Should get some numbers out of here too, so should be fun. Corey Marco, I was just talking about you. You got a new break. You just dropped out of the blue. Suddenly Seymour. All right, let's get our displays up. We're doing guesses for auto for Corey and anybody else that hasn't given me a guess yet. If you're having troubles commenting, please shoot me a DM. I will do my best to keep an eye on my phone. I also usually stream the break as I go just to make sure if it stops before anybody can comment, I know to stop opening packages. But so far we've been doing the Ethernet, haven't had any issues for a while, so that's good. YouTube's done some stuff where they've changed some things a bit, so it's been more of a pain. I've had to go in and change my settings to make sure everybody can come in and watch later too, because I know Andrew and a couple others messaged me. He's like, what's going on? So, okay, I always like to start with something to go on. So we're going to start with a little score to get us started for our first card. First card prize. Once again, anybody coming in late, please give me your guess for an auto. First card out is a Stiller. Giuseppe. So we'll probably roll the dice. He's usually not able to join live. Starts a little late. I was hoping to go by 6 or 9 p.m. Eastern, but just got home, visited my mom from the hospital. It took a little longer to get everything lined up. Alex Highsmith, Bo Nix, and Curtis Rourke for the Niners out of Indiana. Mason Taylor. We pulled at least one of his already. Oh, speaking of, how'd the other break go, Corey? Oh, you know what? I got everything. Out of the way. Come on, child. I promise everything will be all right. Be okay. I'm surprised. Be all right. Be okay. Oh, heck yeah, dude. That's awesome. Did it go to you or somebody else? So I know you ended up with a few teams at the end there. That's cool. The Bowie brothers told me years ago that rising tides raise all ships. So I try to encourage everybody else to check out the other breakers, which we have a lot, 2 in this break, but there's a couple other we work with all the time too. We have Hammers Hits and Fat Uncle breaks, and then we have close with obviously Brian Latari at Blinky's box breaks and Alan Stein at Black and Gold. So, and he's got a break up too. I think they both do. So I know, messing with you, isn't it? Hey, Haas, how you doing? Guys, just getting started, opening up our first pack just to get the table warmed up with a little scary wood there. Scott, you aren't even a couple drinks in yet, probably, huh? No. If you guys want to give me your guesses for an auto, we're just getting started. We have 2 guaranteed autos, so we're going to go $20 break credit. I haven't seen any Mosaic opened yet. Like, I've seen the blasters, but not obviously a hobby. So I was curious because in years past, a lot of the hobbies have been like one vet, one rookie. A lot of the other products, like certified, seems to always be one vet, one. That did not work. Tet, alrighty. Joe would love that. Oh, that's awesome. Tyler, shuck. Like it. Shuck around and find out. There we go. This pin's been dominating me. Come on. Come on. Come on. We got 3 packs. Okay. How's me going, Tet? Struble going for a little bit of shock. Okay. Let's see what our packs have here for us. Panini's finally releasing Prism draft picks tomorrow. Just the first off the line, and then the regular one comes next week. So it kind of seems a little late, but kind of ridiculous. All right, Sandra still. Quinion Mitchell on a purple. Nick Scourton. There we go. A little Ted on the canvas throwback. Cortland Sutton. Let's do a few more. Kyle Van Noy. JT Tuimolua. James Pierce Jr. on the purple. Going out to Dasky. Champ on the Reed Blankenship. Daniil Hunter, Micah McFadden. Let's finish it up. Garrett Wilson on a Dominator is nice. Rookie Jackson Haas. Georgia Tech, okay. Doug Williams on a purple. And Adam, I got a feeling. And how is everybody's Thursday night going? Oh, it's Wednesday. Golly, see, that's how the week's going so far all week. We've had a daughter, obviously we had the surgery last week. She's doing good, but she's still at home. And so the days seem a lot longer because she's at home. So I can't believe it's only Wednesday. It feels like it's been a long week already. A little Tet on the throwback there. A purple Pierce Jr. He was a high pick. Anybody know how good he's been? Falcons get kind of lost as of how porous their defense is at times. So, and then their offense is not great. But then other weeks the defense looks awesome, like they did against the Bills. So I'm not sure how good he is. Oh my gosh, I forgot my water too. Might have to go get my water in a few minutes. Kind of out of it today. I apologize, guys. My brain's only half on. I think I'm just jealous, wishing I was out drinking with Alan Stein. Okay. Let's just jump right into some score and get this done with. We're going to get our first numbered out of here. I got to roll the dice for Giuseppe, too. Oof, that's rough, Corey. Yeah, you're usually a night owl like me. 2 times 6 is 12. So Joe getting number 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I thought it was kind of a cool card. It's out of the California boxes they have for different universities back in the day. It's a Deshaun Jackson in the Cal Uni card. I thought it was kind of cool. Hopefully he likes it. Oof. Don't you usually go to bed around 1 or 2 in the morning before this job? What's up, party people? Hey, Glidden, how you doing tonight, man? Thanks again for helping out. just kind of getting started. So you could give me your guess for an auto if you'd like to. People guessed so far: Arroyo, Dart, Ferguson, Mason Taylor, Ted McMillan, and Tyler Shuck. If you wanted one of your Dolphins, I guess obviously you go Ollie. For the Bengals, Shamar Stewart's probably the biggest one there. Oh, it was a good one. Oh, you got the Darth Maul came in? Ollie, okay. Oh, I know that feeling. It's going to be me way back to work. You dying. Empty box. Ollie, Oxenfree. I watched some of your Dolphins games, Chris, and I just keep thinking, man, A-Chain is so stinking good. So I know, like, your future is not great. You know, it's kind of up in the air a little bit. Man, he's so fun to watch. Every time I watch the Dolphins, I'm like, man, that guy is so good. He's so fast, and he's just kind of like nobody remembers who he is because he's stuck in, obscurity a little bit. The funny part is like they got a really easy schedule going forward that like wouldn't shock me if we just look up and they win like 4 in a row or something like that, or 3 out of 4. It's like they're not like completely out of it, which is crazy to think about. I was trying to decide if it was a bad thing or a good thing that they won that game against the Commanders. Just because of draft picks, I've told you every time I open these are such a pain. Especially without a great quarterback. And it's not a great quarterback class, so realistically, and you can't get out of his contract this year anyway very easily. So to me, it's one of those things where you guys want to draft like offensive line this year, defensive line, and maybe get a quarterback in the following draft if you could. Or if somebody falls into your lap in the middle of the round, then that'd be cool. Sorry, this is probably really painful to watch. The special guy trying to open a pack. There you go. You're the Dolphins. You guys, well, yeah, if you get that bad, like look at the Commanders last year and the Patriots this year, you have like one of the easiest schedules ever. And it helps you out, that's for sure. All right, Colston Loveland for the Bears. Kyle McCord. Celebrations on a TJ Watt. Josh Jacobs. Jane Daniels celebration. Then our base, Brees Hall. Sean Watson. Jerry Jeudy. Mark Rippon. Marty Mapu. Jordan Love. Raheem Mostert. Tyler Algier. Troy Franklin, second year. And Devontae Adams. The next rookie out actually is a Kyle Monange. So I'm just going to double bubble him and Loveland together for Mr. Vanover. Okay, let's pick up a little bit more here. All right, Jahdae Barron. DeMar Chase on a league leaders. Throwbacks DK. Then we got a red Amari Cooper. And our base, Ivan Pace, Greg Dortch, Mathis, Justin Simmons, TJ Watt, Van Ginkel, Antonio Gates, Mean Joe Green, Bucky Irving, Urlacher, Cameron Williams, Rook, Mason Taylor coming up for the Jets. And then we got a Myles Garrett, Sack Attack, and a Ken Houston first ballot. All right, Alec Pierce on a red. Then DK Metcalf, Jaden Reed, Michael Pittman, Cameron Dicker, Diamador Lenore, yeah. Josh Downs, come on, focus. There we go. Jalen Coker, Dalton Schultz, At Friarmouth, Joe Morris, he was a stud. Cortland Sutton, Christian Gonzalez, Kenneth Walker, Theo Johnson, Jameson Williams, Brian Robinson Jr., Fred Warner, Nick Benito, Nick Bolton, and Edrin James. All right, Jack Sawyer Rook, Will Campbell, very good offensive lineman pickup. Dexter Lawrence on the patch card going out to the Giants, and Nick Hammers. Dexter Lawrence, nice card there. DJ Moore in the throwbacks, Brock Bowers, and we got a red Jalen Walker for the Falcons, and Giuseppe. Greg Rousseau, Trey Benson, and Brian Robinson. So a red rookie for Joe. A nice patch card for Dexter Lawrence, the Giants. It's not the Giant you're looking for, but I think he'll take it though, Nick. Any patch card's a good card. And we'll roll the dice for Nick. I don't think he was able to come join us live. Joshua Carty, Josh Allen, Amon Ra, Grant Tarkenton, Bryce Young, Brian Thomas, rookie Terrence Ferguson, Ashton Genty for the Raiders, Travis Hunter on the throwback, and a red Riley Moss. So Travis Hunter on the throwback scorecards. Ashton Genty, first Ashton Genty. I feel like he's a hard pull lately, so we'll get a few of these for the Raiders and Mike Carolandis. I need to message Georgia to make sure he wakes up. He's always good for bringing a little inappropriateness to the game. I mean, jokes to the game. Corey, I need you to step up. No. Oh, there we go. A little start there for Greg Reese and the Browns. A little Shadur announced as the starter for this week. Just a base scorecard, but not bad. We'll see what he can do. Got to do better than he did last week. 4 for 16, I think it was. So. We can all be royal. My goodness. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. It's that little Wednesday in between fantasy starts up again tomorrow. She is doing great, Chris. Thank you for asking. Almost too good. She's so full of energy and doesn't want to sit still now. And my wife called yesterday to the hospital, or the ear, nose, and throat, and was like, so can we take her to school? And they're like, well, we'd rather you wait a week just because of chance for infection, all that stuff and stuff. And we're like, oh my gosh. She doesn't want to stop moving when she's at home, and it's like exhausting. Yeah, she's doing very good. Thank you. The first couple of days were rough. With her disability, it's a little harder because the communication. She just wants to go home, and we're like, well, you have to drink water to go home. And she's like, no. So finally, they're like, well, we'll trust you guys. If you think she'll drink at home, we'll let her go home with you. We're like, sweet, okay. All right, Hawkinson, Rashawn Gary, Alexander Madison, Aeneas Williams, Jonathan Taylor, EJ Speed. But thank you for asking, and thanks to everybody else for messaging and checking, commenting on the page too. Appreciate it. Burning Stool. There we go. Abdul Carter for the Giants. Celebrate good time. Van Ginkel. Trayvon Walker in a sack attack, followed by Brian Burns, red sack attack. Braylon Allen, Jalen Waddle, and Michael Vick. But I'm glad to hear that he loved the Darth Maul card. That makes me happy. It's a pretty cool looking card. I felt so bad when I didn't ship it last time. I should have shipped it out right away after, so I apologize. But I'm glad it arrived safely. Those are kind of always tricky to ship. You never know. CeeDee Lamb, Jared Goff, Jaden Daniels, Chris Boswell, Khalil Shakir, AJ Barner, Sam Darnold, rookie Donovan Jackson, and Josh Simmons, followed by Celebration Anthony Richardson, Brian Thomas Jr., and a red Denzel Ward. Willie Galt, Christian Watson, Roma Dunze, Ricky Pearsall, Alex Highsmith, Debo, David Njoku, Brock Purdy, Berlin Royals, RJ Harvey's getting more touches with the Broncos, Sack Attack Benito, Eric Dickerson, and a red Terrence Ferguson going after the Rams, and Danny fan Jim Jennings. A red Ferguson. I missed all of Sunday's game, so I don't know how much catching he's get, but Rams always seem to have decent tight ends. All right, McNabb, Jalen Warren, Michael Wilson, Warren Moon to the moon, Puka Puka, T. Higgins, Khalil Mack, Alec Pierce, Russell Wilson, Foyo Luakin, James Pierce Jr., Antoine Wells, Cooper DeJean, and a Drake May celebration. You guys could. It's weird though. Cooper's been kind of inconsistent with the Seahawks this year. I don't know. I was so stoked to get him, but I'm not sure. I bet you he'd probably be awesome with you guys again. All right, number 207 of 499, our numbered card tonight. Gold Doug Williams going to the Bucks and Harlan Benner. The first numbered card. It's a prize too. I'm not saying Cup's been bad. I just kind of expected more, I guess. But I think Devontae Adams has done pretty good in his place for you guys. Khalil on a red. And then we got Justin Jefferson, Trevor Lawrence, Derwin James, Stingley, Forrest Buckner, Vince Young, Tyler Bass, Tua Tagovailoa, Dave Casper, Matthew Goldenrook, Mason Graham on the throwback, league leaders, red Justin Fields, Max Crosby, Charbonnet, and Matt Ardiesa. I know I can't figure that out, and that might just be like a timing issue with Sam Darnold. I don't know. But then Horton came in when Cup was out, and Horton had like 2 touchdowns that game. So I don't know what's going on. And hopefully by the end of the season they get it figured out. Right now, though, Jackson Smith and Jigba is so stinking good that it's like it doesn't really seem to matter. So, all right, let's do our prizes. First prize up was our patch. Going out to the Giants. So first one's a 4 times 1. So card 4 going out to the cameras. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, buddy, just a pack. Leader of the pack. Vroom, vroom. So pack a score going out to Nick. Sorry, buddy. And then our next prize was the first numbered, which goes out to Harlan Benner. 4 times 6 is 24. So we're going to go off the back for that one. That's a big number. Don't get too deep a lot of these. That's nice for once. 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 26, 25, 24. Harlan Benner picking up. Interesting. Okay. And Isaiah Simmons out of Optic, number to 199, going out to Harlan Benner. I didn't even know he ended up over there. I forgot about that. JSN is so open, it seems like. He's so stinking good. And then our tight ends have been good too. Barner and Arroyo. So, yeah. Offenses look pretty good except for last week. And even last week, they still moved the ball. Just couldn't keep it out of the hands of the Rams. Okay. Well, quick, but it's going to be a fast one. I'm literally just going to get my water and come back down because I thought I brought it, and apparently I didn't. And then we're going to jump. We're going to jump into Kabooma. Kaboom, kaboom. Diddly diddly pop, pop, kaboom, kaboom. Okay, I'm going to text my wife to bring my water, and then I saw her drive away, so that won't work. Okay. It's going to be a good one, Corey. You need to fly back for that one. Make the boys take you to it. Okay. We've all seen these things open now. We got the calendar card on the inside. 72 cards total. It will take a minute to open. If you need to make a beer run or a water run or a bathroom run, now is the time. These take a while to open. Fill up the garbage can fast too. This glossy wood or this glossy cardboard, I don't think you can recycle. I'm not sure. Okay, let's see what the calendar is. Oh, we got our first Joe Burrow. Congratulations. Going out to Chris Glidden. That's cool. Okay. Peel from the wrong side. Just give me a second. Just want to make sure it doesn't peel. Alrighty. That's cool. That's kind of cool. I don't know. Kind of fun. I think Clayton will think that's pretty sweet. Hopefully he likes it. All right, now we got our 24. These are a lesson in patience. First time I tried to open one at a time, and I'm like, that. So now I know we just go medieval. Tearing this box like it owes me money, so. And there they are, all the packs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. One feels a little thicker, so maybe a chance for a patch. That'd be cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6, 7, and 8. I hope you guys enjoy these. I like the looks of them. They're definitely a variation. So, I mean, I know they've printed a billion of these things, but kind of cool to have in a collection. The different variation of the rookies. So we got 3 stacks of 8. I say we make 2 stacks of 12 instead. Okay. So just in time if you went to the bathroom and you're coming back. We'll get them all open in just a couple minutes. So, Jim, what did you think watching that Seahawks-Rams game as a Rams fan? Obviously, you were happy with the turnovers. Were you a little frustrated? Because I felt like the Seahawks played horrible, or relatively horrible. Still had a chance to win. But I feel like the Rams are a really good team still, too. That's the difference. Stafford doesn't make those type of big mistakes usually. So, much as it pains me to say, I feel like the Rams have a good chance to win the Super Bowl this year. But the Eagles are frustrating, too, because they're so stinking good, but it's just a matter if they put it together at the right time. Yeah, I was going to say, it's a good match. I mean, it's two good teams. I came away from that game, even though obviously you're disappointed in the loss, thinking like, man, the Seahawks could realistically win the rest of their games this season because we got the Rams at home. We got a depleted Niners team at the end of the season. And the rest of the schedule is, I think we got the Colts, which is a tough game. We have at least one other tough game, too. Lions. I think we have the Lions. So I think 4 games are going to be tough. It's not impossible to think they could win them all. I don't think they will. I think they're going to lose at least one more. A lot of times you lose to the Cardinals. You know how it is? Like, just that division games are tough. They are. I'm really impressed with the coaching. Like, that's the biggest thing. Like, and John Schneider, his trades, getting rid of Russell when he was fading and then getting rid of Geno, getting anything for Geno is pretty insane. I kind of like the Raiders, so it makes me sad, but yikes. All right, Njoku. There we go. A little Tog Heaven for Terrence Ferguson coming out. A little bit thicker. Weird. Tez Johnson for the Bucks. Nice. Got a little bit of missing piece right there. I apologize. I may have a regular one I can trade you out. Let's see. Garrett Wilson, rookie wave on a Travis Hunter. Jahad Campbell, Malik Neighbors, and giant potential for them Giants. I'm not trying to exclude everybody else out there. How everybody else is feeling, you know? Guys want to talk football? I love the opportunity to talk football with my buddies here. So thanks, you guys. Any conversation you want to start? Good, bad, indifferent. I'm easy. What do you guys think? The Chiefs going to put it together? I feel like this weekend is crucial. If they can't beat the Colts this weekend, I think they're done. So I could be wrong, but Xavier and Watts, because that means they would lose the tiebreaker to the Colts, the Jags, the Chargers, and the Broncos so far. I mean, obviously they can take it back with Chargers and Broncos, but it's crazy. All right, Caleb Williams. Colts on the sweet feet. Maxwell Washington. George Pickens looking pretty good. Ashton Genty coming out. There we go. DJ Giddens. It's got a little glare off. I'm sorry. Lad McConkey. Yaya Diaby for the draft diamonds. Yeah. Siobhan Revell Jr., the third. Brees Hall. So first time we get to say the Colts. And a little Warren and Leonard, Riley Leonard and Tyler Warren, and then Ashton coming out on the by storm. Curious to see how the regular, because these might be exactly the same. Absolute, so we'll see. Okay, for Dave and the Viking, little Aaron Jones on a hog heaven. We got rookie Jalen Walker for Atlanta. Jordan Addison, rookie wave Will Howard for the Steelers. Tyleek Williams for the Lions. DK Metcalf. Will Howard for the Steelers, back-to-back. Ty Robinson, Alvin Kamara, and a rookie wave Pat Bryant for the Broncos and Joe Desky. That's my favorite part about these Kaboom boxes, the fact that you get, like a normal blaster, you get like 2 rookie waves or something like that. But these are like every pack has a rookie wave, a Hog Heaven, By Storm. Like it seems like something kind of cool. So that's why they're fun. I feel like you just get more than your share. Actually, I might double bubble those. Okay. All right. Kenneth Drake, Justin Smith and Jigba, By Storm, Terrence Ferguson. There we go. A little tootin' action for the Jags. Patrick Mahomes. Tucker Kraft in a draft down, man. He looked so good. I was sad he got hurt for him. And then Pat Bryant for the Broncos. Terrence Ferguson. Okay, nothing too crazy, but a couple of rookie waves, a couple other good cards coming out. A little By Storm Ashton. Let's see what the other half brings us. Cool if we got a patch or an auto, or obviously the boom would be the coolest, but tempering our expectations. I was thinking the same thing. I mean, I remember you called him out for the auto, and I was like, I kind of remember that name. Oh yeah, then we got a patch card. Let's put that at the bottom. And I was like, okay, well, I kind of remember the card and the name, but little tootaroo, tootin'. But yeah, I don't think I've ever. I definitely, when I've opened these last 2, I've never got a By Storm or a Hog Heaven Ferguson. So really, oh, that's kind of cool then. I feel like I can never pull Ashton, so maybe I Jake Ferguson or Terrence Ferguson to that list. I'll leave the fart humor in there, Chris, for later if you ever watch it with Clayton. Then he'll get a couple fart jokes and make him laugh, maybe giggle a little bit. Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to. The patch is trying to get out. Wants to show off the sweater. What's funny is this is like polar opposite of opening baseball the other day. I opened 400 cards and it was 10 packs. Here's 72 cards and 24 packs. It's like opening the old Score hobby boxes back in the day when it was 10 packs of 40 cards. Okay, here we go. I think most guys do. we just pretend to grow up around our wives or significant others, but there's a reason why every movie has fart jokes, or a lot of them anyway, because we're all juvenile at heart. Xavier Worthy. We got a dice drop here between Quinn Ewers and Ashton Genty, between Mike Haralambous and Chris Glidden. We got a Woody Marks. He's looked pretty good for the Texans. Texans actually drafted really well. Trey Benson, rookie wave, Kyle Williams. That's a cool one. I like that one. That's my boy. Former Coug. Jalen Noel. Finally got his first touchdown a couple weeks ago. Austin Eckler. And then a Brian Thomas Jr. on a Hog Heaven. For the Patriots. George. Yeah, George must be busy. It's not like him to skip a break, so he must have missed the notification. Excuse me. Okay, we got a little Harold Fannin. Good-looking tight end. Joe Burrow. Amon-Ra. Oh, this guy's another good-looking tight end. Rondé Godson. It might be one of the best tight end classes that I can think of in a long time this year. Between Warren and Ferguson and Gadsden and Fannin and Colston Loveland. Like it's creating a Arroyo. Like so many good tight ends this year. Mike Evans and a rookie wave Egbuka. There we go. Harlan Benner. Put that with your number Doug Williams. Nice. Then we got Mike Green rookie. Jalen Hurts. Josh Jacobs on a Hog Heaven. Abdul Carter. Justin Herbert. Dayon Henley on a Draft Diamonds. Cam Scattaboo. Scattaboo. Nice for the Giants. Calvin Ridley and a Bystorm Tyler Warren. A double bubble of the Giants. Nick Hammers. And Tyler Warren going out for Joe Desky and the Colts. Love the Bystorm cards. I think it's actually a fun set. All right, Kyle McCord rookie. Khalil Shakir. Packers rookie. Golden and Williams. Nice. There he is, Matthew Golden. Let's double bubble those guys too. Saquon. Luther Burden on a Bystorm. There we go. We got a Dylan Gabriel. Hunter Henry. Tyrone Tracy Jr. and Jalen Royals. My wife asked how long the break is going to be, and I'm like, I really don't know. She hates that answer. Rut-row. That's double giant, or double Packers, excuse me. Burden. The wide receivers pan out for the Bears. That receiving core could be awesome if Burden and Roma Dunze are so young and so good. All right, let's see what our patch is. Tried to sneak out a few times. Behind Baker Mayfield, we have a Jalen Walker for the Falcons and Joe Desky. And then after that is a Savion Jones for the Broncos. So winter patch. Jalen Walker going out to Atlanta. Nice. Put it in the wrong top over there. There we go. Okay, so we got one dice drop. It's our only absolute tonight. So 1, 2, 3 is going to go left with the Raiders. 4, 5, 6 will go right with the Dolphins. One going out to the Raiders. Sorry, Chris. Going out to Mike Haralambis and the Raiders. Oh, Corey, don't get me started on your jokes. What was the name of that bag you had of all the goodies that you would go into for your breaks? Or maybe we shouldn't say it because it's a family show. Let's do some Mosaic. Almost like spit out my Coke when you called that out when I was watching one of your breaks live. Your little prize bag you pull stuff out of. Okay. Stained glass, micro mosaic, and more. Cool if you got an auto. Don't expect one, but it'd be cool if you did. All right, we got 6 here. 6 packs. Always love the look of Mosaic. One of my favorite products each year. Hoping we get a good high. Because you're delirious because you're getting tired. So you have to start work at 6 or you have to get up at 6? I'm a total night owl, and my son going to high school has like ruined that. I have to drive him to school every day. So we live out of the territory of the school we put him in. And my wife's a big time night owl, and so she's up till like 1 or 2, and I'm like trying to go to bed and I can't. So I'm usually up till 1 and then back up again at 6:30. I'm like, this sucks. All right, Matt Stafford. I'm like, when are you gonna get 6 so I can have a couple days off? Start at 6. You're getting up at 5, probably 5:15, huh? Gabe Davis for first green is Milano for the Bills. Epic performers on a Terrell Owens, James Conner, and Victor Cruz. Lareza picking up a little TO. Okay. Let's get a little bit bigger stack and pull some more cards. Joe Namath. We got a silver Austin Hooper for the Pats. Touchdown Masters on a George Kittle. Wes Welker is a Charger. There we go. Loveland and Fred Warner. So our first Loveland coming out for the Bears. Well, first in Mosaic anyway. George Skittles and Austin Hooper. Not the Pat you're chasing, sorry. Okay, we got Baker, A.J. Brown on a green in a Brazil game, Amon-Ra on an Elevate, Kid Reporter, Hall of Fame and Brett Favre, Kenneth Walker, Anthony Richardson, and Darnell Mooney. Elevate for the Lions, A.J. Oh, yeah, well, that's definitely worth it. That's a pretty big bump. All right, Tyleek Williams. Whoa, is that a Genesis? I feel like that's a Genesis. This is some new blue prism I'm not familiar with. That's beautiful. Good running back. Unfortunately, Dowdle stole his job. That's gorgeous. Congratulations, Panthers and Joe Desky. Oh my gosh. Bang, bang. Heck yeah. Congratulations, Joe. And they got Brian Burns on a bang, Thurman Thomas, and Greg Zuerlein. Well, that's pretty cool for the Panthers. He's chasing some Tet and picking up a little Chuba Hubbard. A little Jenny action and Brian Burns. So we'll roll the dice. Every case hit is a prize, too. Congratulations, Joe. Like I said, it sucks because it was probably better last year before Rico came and took all of his carries. Too bad he got hurt. Derrick Henry, ETN rookie for the Panthers. Trey Hendrickson on True Mosaic Silver. And then we got a pink Elevate. Nice card. And then Bryce Young on a Germany and Randy Moss. Lots of Panthers. A Panthers box. Holy smokes. That's pretty cool. Gotta love that. Little Bengals love for Chris and a Trey Hendrickson. I don't know if I saw what you wrote, Corey. Was yours a big name guy or was it kind of a mid-level like a Chuba? Pink Tet. Panthers are one of those teams that are like sneaky doing pretty good this year. All right, Big Ben. Luther Burden, more Bears coming out. Calvin Johnson on a green. Shador on a true Mosaic silver for the Brownies. Nice one for Greg there. If he does good on next week. Saquon and Dion Branch. What a box. Nice Shador, true Mosaic silver. Calvin and Burden. Oh, see, that's a cool card. Obviously not worth a ton because he's a defensive lineman on a bad team, but Simmons is one of those guys quietly making like a Hall of Fame case for his career. You know what I mean? Like he could end up in the Hall of Fame. How good he's been playing his whole career. Just happens to be playing for a bad Titans team. Was that yours then? Did you get to keep it? Because I can't remember if you sold the Titans. Congratulations, Joe. That's cool. All right, let's roll the dice. We have a 2 times. 6 is 12. So card 12 going out to Joe, or spot 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. Nothing too crazy. Jordan Addison on a premier level rookie card. So, oh, you're a nice guy. Look at you. All those mean things I say about you, Corey. Joe doing solid in this break. I guess that's what happens when you buy like 10 teams. Thank you again, Joe, for helping close this out. All right. Let's see, we got Lunchbox, the Blaster. Let's do our sweater. Let's do our sweater. If you'd like to destroy my sweater. Whoa. Oh, yeah, I got one case hit. That's a good night. We got one case hit. That's awesome. I think I started calling you Coco, didn't I? What's up, Coco? Dumb. What do you mean that amazing nickname I gave you? Empty box. We'll go prize for the sweater. Holiday sweater. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I can't believe you called dumb nickname. Yeah, actually, given the name of your business, let me call them at work and let them know that's what you prefer to go by. Keep this up. Corey might be sending me a gift that I don't want in the mail. Yo, Coco. Kind of does sound like a stripper, come to think of it, but. I don't see a patch. That's not a good sign. Guess if it comes up, I must have just missed it. You don't want to know. I haven't because I'm trying to get a different computer and I want to use that to get hooked up to it instead. So I was kind of waiting for Black Friday to see if I could get a better computer. So no, I have it boxed up right next to the table here, waiting to get plugged in. I'm not very tech savvy, Corey. Why do you have to rip on me? All right, Darnell Mooney, Keon Coleman, Aaron Rodgers. Yes, see, you give me gifts and I give you nicknames. Micah McFadden, rookie Jordan Watkins, and Mason Graham. Nice. Howie Long, Ty Johnson, Christian Kirk, Carl Eller, Drew Brees, Rashee Rice, Rick Upchurch, Osa Odigizua, and Chase Brown. I know I'm bad. I'm a bad friend. I'm sorry, man. I'm worried the computer I'm doing breaks on isn't powerful enough to run it, so I'm getting a little nervous. I just need to do it, though. Brock Bowers, Mingo, hoping Mingo would turn into something. And not just because I have a number to 3 auto of him. Derek Carr, Terrell Owens, Harold Fannin, more Browns love. Abdul Carter coming back. Xavier McKinney, Fred Warner, Demarcus Robinson, Jeremiah Owusa Koromoa, Elite Series Drake May, nice one there for the Patriots. Tyreek Hill, Frankie Louvu, Joe Ferguson, and DeAndre Hopkins. I'm not a young guy like you, Corey. You're like a kid to me. Must be a new feature of iPhones. Keeps telling me I should take a break from watching YouTube. So I turned off on me. What the heck? I'm like your dad. Oh, thanks, buddy. Little buddy. All right, Kid Reporter. J.K. Dobbins. Jaden Daniels. Vita Vea. Jordan Addison. We got a red DK Metcalf. Dylan Sampson for the Brownies, too. Ty Felton. Daniil Hunter. Mark Brunell. Bucky Irving. Calvin Ridley. Cam Jordan. Dontavian Wicks. C.J. Stroud. And Keenan Allen. I don't call him daddy, but he takes care of things. All right, Tyler Algier, Jason Taylor, Romero for the Seahawks, Imanowari for the Seahawks, Kyle Pitts, Legere Sneed, Quincy Williams, Levante David. More Panthers love. Ted McMillan on the throwback Donruss card. Nice. Kyler Murray, Marvin Harrison, Zach Ertz, and Geno Smith. I already sent you money today. That's all you get this week. You're grounded. I don't know if this is funny for everybody else. Sorry, guys. Corey cracks me up. So. Once again, check out Fat Uncle. Just dropped a surprise break. Jim Kelly, Jamar Chase, Jonathan Taylor, Jerome Ford, rookie Kyle McCord, Gray Zabel, there he is, stud offensive lineman, Darius Davis, Caden Ellis, and TJ Watt. Oh, we did get a patch. Looks like a good one. Okay, golden tape behind it. We have our Jahad Campbell is our red and green optic. Going out to the Eagles, Greg Reese, Terry Bradshaw, Roma Dunze, Doug Williams, Jake Ferguson, T. Higgins, James Lofton, C.D. Lamb, and Rex Grossman. So the Eagles picking up this Jahad Campbell. So I'm just going to do this because it's right there. There's no reason to hide it. Behind Scour, there's is a double sweater, Jack Betch, Ashton Genty. That's a cool one. Double the sweater, double the fun. A little thicker, too. Congratulations going out to Mr. Haralambus. Nice looking patch card. Congratulations, Haralambus. And then let's finish up the box. ETN, Garrett Wilson, Quentin Johnston, Luke Kuechly. Throwback on a Jackson Dart, finally. Nice one coming out. DK Metcalf, John Elway, Matthew Stafford, and Daniel Carlson. All these rookies will get sleeved, most top-loaded. Jackson Dart finally coming out. Our first one on the throwback canvas card. Lots of Nick Hammers and Hammers hits. Okay, guys, we're almost there. We got our lunchbox. You know, before we do the lunchbox, let's kind of go back and forth. One of the extras we're going to do today is a Mosaic Mini holiday card. Our first extra. Apparently did not push hard enough with the knife. I bet. It's super plastic. I'm just getting weaker. This time off work. Hasn't even been a week. Oh yeah. First off, Patty Mahomes. Going out to Michael and Sandra. And then our pack. Empty box. Okay, we got a red, white, and blue, a little candy cane action. Gabe Davis, Tiki Barber, Khalil Mullings for the Titans. And then we have a DJ Giddens for the Colts. And then we have a touchdown masters, Jonathan Taylor, and a Jack Betch for the Raiders. Then Chase Brown, Beckham, Campbell, and Joe Theismann. Something like cool. Betch for Harry Lambus. Colts touchdown masters. Mullings for the Titans and Joe. And then Giddens for the Colts and Joe. Nice card. Okay. Now let's do our lunchbox. Lunchbox is going out to the Commanders, which is Mike Hosby. Not to damage the lunchbox. Oh, it's got a little ding here. Like I said, I had these shipped, so I didn't have a chance to check the shaking to see if what cards were inside. Heard some people pulled some Swiss stuff out of them. Graded cards. I just haven't seen the Revolution open, so I'm excited for that. No graded card. Sorry, guys. Our one card floating, though, is last year's Xavier Worthy rookie card. Nice one there for the Chiefs. And we got our 6-pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Somebody post not too long ago that they pulled I think it was yesterday I saw somebody pulled an Ashton Genty auto out of one of these. So that'd be pretty sick. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, let's just do that, I guess. I don't know what's going on. We're going to be kind of flying blind with these. Good looking cards. I always like the Revolution in NBA. So always a pretty nice looking card. Reminds me a lot of 2019 product. I'm trying to think of it. Football. It's like my favorite stuff. It'll come to me later. I think it was 2019, maybe 2018 too. It's a product that every card was really nice looking. All right, Jordan Addison, Darrelle Revis on a Cosmo. Oh, it's supposed to look like, oh, there you go. Like there's Saturn and stuff. That's kind of cool looking. Matthew Golden on a Futures. And then a Cam Ward coming out. And then a Terrell Davis base. Well, that's pretty good odds so far. I pulled a sweet looking Cam Ward for the Titans. And Joe. And then we got a nice Matthew Golden on the Futures going out to Nick Sirianni. And then a Darrelle Revis going out to Coco. Nice Cosmo parallel. One of the best shutdown corners of all time. Throw Cam Ward up with the this Jags. Nice Matthew Golden going out for Nick. Glad he could hop in. Next card, we're just going to do it on our own because it's so cool looking. We have a Michael Vick Cosmo numbered to 49. Heck yeah, that's cool. And the purple. Nice looking card. Low number too, going out to Mr. Greg Reese. It's at the Taco Bell Cantina, he said. That's pretty cool. And we have a New Wave Kyle McCord. And then behind it, we have an Emeka Egbuka rookie card and a Kid Reporter. So Harlan picking up the Egbuka. The Kyle McCord going back out to Greg Reese on the New Wave. So I'm sure you guys have all seen these open before, but I like the looks of them. Like I said, I like last year's Revolution and really like the NBA version too. So good looking product. Okay, we got Patty Mahomes. We got Homer Ferguson on a Cosmo. Some sort of other parallel. He looks really cool looking. Can't believe it's not numbered. Oh, it's supposed to be a snowflake. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. It's kind of weird looking, but kind of cool too because it's so different. There you go. We got Stargazing Jaden Daniels, Dylan Gabriel, and then Dak Prescott. What a fun box. Lots of cool stuff coming out. It took me a second to figure out what's going on. And now I'm looking. Oh, yeah, that's supposed to be a snowflake. I never seen anything like that. It's got a tiny itty-bitty ding on the corner, which always seems to happen in these ones that are in a tin. Cool looking card, though. These are a fun rip. I hope I can get some more of these. More Ferguson. Jaden Daniels coming out for Cosby. A little Dylan action for the Brownies. All right, Chris Godwin on a Cosmo. Joe Namath on a Gridiron Legacy for the Jets also. Benjamin Morrison for the Bucks. Greg Rousseau. Marvin Harrison on a Cosmo. And then Tet McMillan again on a Future. So more Panthers love. Joe Namath. A couple kind of cool little Jets cards coming out for you. Go. Maybe it's just because I haven't seen as many of these too that they're kind of fun to open something different. So for me, it's a fun night getting, Mosaic Hobby and then mixing in some other newer products. Flying through top loaders here, though. Okay. Let's finish up the stack here. We got Trey Harris, and it looks like a snowflake parallel 2. We got Chase McLaughlin, Adam Thielen on a Cosmo, Josh Allen on a New Wave, O'Marion Hampton for the Chargers also, and a Kid Reporter. So a couple of snowflakes went out to the Chargers and Jamie O'Hara. Josh Allen on a New Wave, Adam Thielen on a Cosmo. Well, they have last year's Mega. I don't know if they have last. They have the Megas, and they have the they have a different naming box. It's got a guaranteed auto. They're like $150 to $200 if I remember right. I saw those too. I haven't ordered one yet, but I saw those. They're nice looking cards, aren't they? I like the looks of them. If anything, they're just not boring. You compare this to like Score or something, and it's like, man, they just put a lot more effort into them. They're cool looking cards. I mean, even the base, it's not like it's bad looking. Well, now you got to get some for the next break, Corey. Okay. We got 2 autos coming at you. And 1 more extra. Little 2024 certified. Shaboom, shaboom. Bop, bop, shaboom, shaboom. All right, little 2024 certified. For those guys that took some of those 24 teams that aren't worth very much, but maybe we pull something cool out of here for you. I like the look of the totally certified too. Another card that I think looks pretty cool. Empty box. Looking for Autogo's Blaster exclusive Platinum Parallels, and then what the big chase is, Metropolis Mirror Insert. That'd be pretty sick. Two, 4, 6. These are another ones. I don't know if you've opened many of these, Corey, but I like the looks of these a lot too. So I think they're just cool looking cards. Put that at the bottom so you got a patch there. Kind of fun to get another bonus pack. Okay. Going out to the Dolphins. Jalen Wright, rookie card. Then we got a Donnie Mitchell, 80 Mitchell on a blue. Numbered to 399 going out to the Colts. Now he is a Jet now. But 80 Mitchell. Nice numbered card going out to the Colts. Mike Evans, AOC, and Latu for the Colts too. So Jalen Wright. Nice numbered Colts card. That's cool. Yeah, the hobbies were fun. If I remember right, it was like 1 auto, 2 patches or something like that. Okay, we got like a gold Ray Lewis. Oh my lordy monkey. Hosby, you still here? What the heck? Out of a blaster, we get a numbered rookie, which I'm happy about, and then a gold Ray Lewis to 10. That is awesome. Eight out of 10. That's a PC card, but it looks pretty dang crisp, too. Congratulations, buddy. That's a good-looking bonus blaster. Holy smokes, that's coming out with some sweet stuff. Numbered to 10. We got to leave that up and display it. Sorry, I was just like, did not expect that to come out. Didn't mean to throw the other cards down. I was just like, wow. So congratulations, buddy. That's awesome. 8 out of 10. All right, Ramondre, Joey Burrow, Olave and intriguing players. Hester, Najee, Sammy D, and Chop Robinson for the Dolphins. Stud lineman. He's tackling people like crazy. I'm not sure how he's done for the Dolphins, but hopefully it does good. All right, on target, Keon Coleman. Nice looking card. Micah and Cole Kmet. So let's get Keon Coleman for the Bills. And then let's just finish up here, let's just do a little bit. There we go. Sorry, talk to myself. I like the looks of these portraits. J.J. McCarthy going out to the Vikings. Nice card there for Dave Rose now. Then we got a purple Amon-Ra. This one's not numbered, but a nice parallel in the purple. Like, maybe get 3 numbered, that'd be awesome. Saquon, Jordan Love, and a Drake May. Franchise foundations for the Patriots. Nice one there. A couple nice rookies coming out. Drake May and JJ. So Dave Rose now picking up a nice looking portraits JJ, and then George Sweeting picking up a little Drake May. Drizzy. Let's see what our patch is here. Brett Favre. Brock Bowers patch card. And Kirk Cousins on the back. Brock Bowers rookie new generation patch card. Heck yeah. Congratulations, Harold Lambus. That is awesome. 2 patch cards going out to him. Well, that was a fun box. That was more fun than I expected it to be. That was awesome. And the bonuses actually bring out some real bonuses, helping out, Ravens haven't had hardly anything this last break. And then, bam, helping out the Ravens, helping out the Patriots, helping out the Colts, helping out the Vikings, helping out the Raiders. So, nice little box. That's awesome. Okay, now let's get to the main event. We will do a prize for the first auto. We will do a prize for the last card. So, here we go. 10 packs of 15 cards. I don't think, you know what, if they're just in case. If any cowboy wants the box, like collects the boxes at all, let me know. I'll try to take care of it. Or anybody else who wants it. But I was thinking Cowboys fans. Struble or Abatia. What are you talking about? Pulled you so many sweet Jets cards. Let's look here. Joe Namath and Darrelle Revis. Look at that. That's 2. And that's why they were like the $14 team or $12 team. Empty box. Jets are pretty much Mason Taylor dependent, unless you get like old school autos or something. I just love to give you a bad time. Oh, you're a Jets fan? That's cool. That's true. There has been better Jets cards than Cardinals. You are correct. Cardinals have been thin pickings. The Falcons, not so much. That's going to change right here. I'm going to call it Scotty. You're going to get a numbered card out of here. If not, well, then I'm wrong. Sorry. Okay, we're going to do one stack at a time. Yeah, I think you're right, Brad. I just can't think of one decent, like, sure we've top loaded maybe one rookie, but I can't even think of that for the Cardinals. So it's definitely been a rougher break for the Cardinals. That's why Struvel's been so quiet. He's like, bummer. Okay. Let's see what happens. Eric Moulds as a Texan. It's so weird how they're doing that now. Moulds was a Bill forever. Joe Burrow. Harold Carmichael for the Eagles. Love that guy. He was so good. Jackson Dart. There we go. Our first one. Jaden Blue for the Cowboys. Red Parallels. I think that's a hobby exclusive, if I remember right. Shadur on the True Mosaic Silver again. Men of Mastery. Jackson Dart. Silver. Noah Brown. Moments in Time. Followed by Kid Reporter. RJ Harvey coming out for the Broncos. Demario Davis. And Tyrone Tracy on the Germany games. Whew, that's a good first pack, though. 2 darts coming out. That's pretty sick. A little blue action for the Cowboys. Jackson Dart. Seems like maybe a partially miscut a little bit there. Another Shador for the Brownies. RJ. Giuseppe. And Roma Dunze. Uh-oh, what'd Scott do to you? Did he pull like your favorite card or? Another Shador, that's cool. Blue. I'm optimistic we're going to get a bunch of good Giants cards, so I'm going to pull the Abdul Carters and put them back in the stack. Uh-oh, which break was this? Okay, we got our first number coming up, it looks like. All right, Will Dissly, Richard Seymour, Aaron Jones, Warren Sapp, Marshall Falk. Oh, oh, that's kind of funny. I hate that. That's why snake breaks that could be frustrating. Jerry Jeudy, Colston Loveland again. Oh, what? Oh, Harry Lambus, 49 of 99. Marcus Allen. Oh, that was like literally one of my 2 or 3 favorite players as a kid growing up. That is awesome. I knew who you were talking about. That is so cool. Congratulations. What a break for Harold Lambus. It's been pretty thin pickings for a while. Love me some Marcus Allen. That is so cool. Oh, damn, that's awesome. Loveland going out to Vanover. That's a cool card. Been a pretty good break. A lot of people getting some good stuff. So I will roll the dice for Mr. Harold Lambus after we finish this stack. How's that sound? Okay, we got a silver Jack Campbell, Patrick Willis on a Mosaic silver, Calvin Ridley on a montage, Jackson's Dart on a center stage, silver. Heck yeah, Giants. Nick Hammer's eating well. James Conner, Sherwood, and Audric Esteem. I agree. That is a beaut. That is a cool looking card. That's one of my favorite autos I've gotten to pull in a while, so that's pretty cool. Center stage, that's a cool looking one too, especially in the silver. Jack Campbell. It's already a good Mosaic box. I'm pretty happy already. Obviously, we always want more, but I'm pretty happy already. We got 3 Jackson darts, including a silver. Marcus Allen auto. So Nick Hammer's eating good in the neighborhood. That's awesome. Okay. All right, Zach Bond, Ricky Pearsall, Josh Jacobs, Quentin Johnston, Jalen Hurts, Steve Young, Donovan Jackson for the Vikings, Jaden Higgins for the Texans, silver Eric Moulds for the Texans, Trevor Lawrence on a true Mosaic, Lamar Jackson, Jaden Daniels, and a George Kittle, Sam Laporta. These are both dice drops. So we will do those at the end, see how many more we end up with. I didn't know they were doing these carbon copies. Kittle, Laporta, Lamar, and Jaden. I was going to say, that's a pretty solid card, too. That's a cool one. And you got a lunchbox to take home, so these dice drops we'll have to figure out at the end there. This Kittle's a cool one, Laporta and Kittle. Oh, wait, that's an easy one. I have the Lions, so that's going to the Niners. There's no dice drop there. That's going out to Larissa. And the other one's not a dice drop because they both are Hosby. What am I saying? Which team do you want him to go to, Hosby? That's too funny. It just hit me. I'm like, wait a second. So, Higgins. I can't even speak. T-Law. I cannot figure out the Jaguars. How about anybody else, man? They look like hot garbage, and then they like go and beat up on the Chargers. It's like back and forth, back and forth. Beat the Chiefs, then they look like crap. So it's okay. Let's keep it going. All right, Brett Favre on a Hall of Fame. Wes Welker, Loveland again. This one must be a variation or something. Usually it's like an introductions. 304 and 275. Interesting. I know it just hit me as I was going. Quinnen Williams, Puka Puka, Xavier Worthy, CJ Stroud, Drake May, and Dalton Schultz. We're both a little slow, right, Hosby? Well, especially me. All right, Gadsden on a rookie. Nolan. Hey, we got a Cardinal. Pew, pew. I think you won that battle, Corey. Holy crap, you got a Gentiato. That's way better. Did he take the Seahawks before Raiders, or did you have the pick ahead of him? Because it sounds like you had the higher team. Walter Nolan. What is this? That is awesome. Number to 149 for the Browns. With the Panini stuff all over the background. I've never seen one of these. This is awesome looking. It's hard to see. Number to 149. That's cool looking. And Jaden Daniels on the red. Chuba on a montage. Tyler Warren on introductions. Kid Reporter. Saquon and Bryce Young on a Germany game. Oh, well, you have nothing to complain of then. You could have taken the Seahawks on your first pick. That's what I was wondering. I think it must just be one must be an introduction. They just don't say introductions anymore on them. So finally got a Cardinal for Scott Struble. Gadsden for Joe. Chubba Bubba. Nice looking Jaden coming out for Hosby on the red parallel. And the super cool looking Myles Garrett. Number to 149. Tyler Warren. Colts are having a decent break. Not huge, but decent. Big man Walter Nolan. And Gadsden. It's a cool looking one, Hosby. I like it. It's really cool looking. All right, Thurman Thomas. Spin it. Jeremy Shockey. Geno Stone. Jalen Warren. Trent Dilfer. Garrett Blunt. Russell Wilson. Jordan Watkins. Abdul Carter. And a silver Graham Mertz. Going out to the Texans. And Ryan Joseph. It's been a thin Niners day, too. We got the one cool Kittle. Other than that, it's been a little thin for Larissa. Abdul Carter. And Mertz. Davis Chill's playing so good. Mertz isn't going to see the field, I don't think. All right, Jerome Ford on True Mosaic for the Brownies. Moments in time. Oof, Worthy scores twice in his pro debut. Light it up on a Xavier Worthy silver. Nice one there for the Chiefs. And Michael Kinney. Chubb on a Germany game. Jamal Lewis. Tet coming back out. Fred Taylor, Chigoziem Okonkwo, and Cameron Hayward. Some more Tet love for the Panthers. A little bit of Chiefs love coming out. I'll light it up. Those are cool looking cards. Light it up. Did it used to be in Prestige? Makes me think they're not doing Prestige this year. I think it was Prestige. I'm trying to remember where it used to be. And Tet coming out. All right, so obviously we've got a great auto. We've got 3 darts so far. Really nice number, Myles Garrett. Some Nice Tyler Warren, a couple Lovelands. See if we can get some more stuff out of here. We're going to open everything but the last pack. My goodness. It's just so strong. Leave the last pack. I got to roll the dice for Haralamus because I 100% will forget. It is a 5 times 5. It's 25. So we're going to go off the back. Nothing too crazy, just a Prism JJ McCarthy rookie card base. So, might have some value someday if he keeps playing well. Going out to Haralamus. Okay. All right, Matt Stafford, Gabe Davis, Tiki Barber, Devin Neal Rook. Oh, we got our auto coming right behind here. I'm going to wait just 1 second here. So I have a lot in my hand. Aaron Rodgers, Drake May on a montage, James Cook on a silver montage, Jackson Smith, Van Ginkel on an English game, Jalen Waddle, Winfield, and Christian Wilkins. Okay, off the back, we have a silver JT going to the Colts. Behind, another JT Tuimoloa for the Colts. It's our other auto, and it is a Gunnar Helm for the Titans. Gunnar Helm of the Titans. Played for Texas last year. So I am very glad we got one awesome auto because this auto is highly disappointing. So let's hope the rest of this box makes up for that bad auto. Mosaic silver Aaron Rodgers for the Steelers. Neal for the Saints. And Drake May on a montage. That is, I'm glad we got one really good auto because the rookie auto sucks. No offense, Gunner. I'm sure you're a nice guy. Just a very disappointing auto. I'm glad we got a nice Cam Ward at least to try and make up for it. JT on Jonathan Taylor on a silver. I'd like to think he could be MVP, but they're not going to give it to him. So, sorry guys, that sucks. It sucks when the auto's not great. Like I said, I'm glad we got one good one. In my opinion, a really cool looking one. I have something else coming too. Let's see. Darnell Mooney, Baker Mayfield, Joe Namath, Tez Johnson for the Bucks, Jalen Noel for the Texans. What do we got here? Mike Evans, numbered to 25 for the Buccaneers. Heck to the Yizah. Way to go, Harlan Benner on the Mike Evans Hall of Famer. That is awesome. That's such a cool looking card. Numbered to 25. Wow. Then Penix on a red, and then Kamara and Gibbs on a carbon copy. That goes to the Saints. And then a moment in time on the Brock Bowers. Wow, that's a nice low-numbered card, though. That's cool. Raiders getting a moment in time. Saints. George getting the Alvin Kamara. Jahmyr Gibbs. Jalen Noel. Tez Johnson. The Penix on a red. Oh, yeah. Like Evans. Gotta get that sleeved. It is such a cool looking card. I was like, I don't know what we got coming, but I mean, that's way cooler than the auto. Number to 25, Mike Evans. That's awesome. So that helps the Bucks break a lot. Jalen Noel. I know you're chasing some of these rookies. Ryan Joseph, I'm sorry we haven't pulled any of the parallels for them. The family's just getting home. Almost perfect timing. Rid of the shrapnel. All right, Bill Cowher. Quinshon Judkins for the Broncos. Nice. Julius Dr. Peppers. Trevor Lawrence. Trent McDuffie. Cedric Tillman. Michael Penix. Big Ben. Derrick Henry. And Armand Membu for the Jets. Rookie card. Must be an offensive lineman. Second team All SEC from Mizzou. Membu going out to Corey Markle, Coco. And then Quinshon going to the Brownies and Joe. All right, Tyler Shuck on a nice silver prism card. Beautiful, beautiful card going out to George. Travis Hunter on a red, I'll take it. Zay Flowers on True Mosaic for the Ravens, nice. Caleb Williams on a Men of Mastery. Bijan on a center stage prism. Great looking card for the Falcons. Falcons are doing okay now too. Falcons had a good break. Kid Reporter, I mean, for kind of the price and stuff. Jalen Milroe for the Seahawks. They don't get skunked, fortunately. Austin Hooper and Drake May on an England game. So Men of Mastery for the Bears. Zay Flowers for Hosby. Well, Travis Hunter. Tyler Shuck. Jalen Milroe. I have not got to say the Seahawks name much, so for Andrew. He popped in early and said hi, and then he had to take off. Which I get it. That's usually what I do at Hopper Breaks. I happen to be part of Allen's, although he's probably getting started again pretty soon, isn't he? Hosby, has he already gone live again? I didn't know if he sent you a link or not, so. Shuck. Silver. And our Bijan, center stage. Good looking card there, too. True Mosaic Silver. Falcons, like I said, have had a decent amount of cards come out for them. Okay. Micah Parsons, Derwin James, Zay Flowers, Kyle Van Noy, Dawson Knox, Sam Darnold, Jalon Walker, and Taj Brooks. Bengals, and Falcons. More Falcons. Okay, let's finish it up. Here we go. Bucky Irving, number to 99 for the Bucks. The Bucks are eating and good in the neighborhood. Congratulations, Harlan. George Kittle on a True Mosaic for the Niners. Moments in Time, Noah Brown for the Commanders. Hosby. James Cook on a montage. I think we already had one of those. Let's finish up. Kate Otten, Terrell Owens on a Hall of Fame. Adam Thielen, Dwight Freeney, Geno Smith, and Brian Robinson. Cowboys haven't had their name said much either today, so it's going to be a little bit rougher one for the Cowboys also. So for the 49ers and Larissa, another nice card for Harlan Benner and the Bucks. I think I said Harlan was on the Patriots. George is on the Patriots. Harlan is on the Bucks. He's having himself a heck of a break. Okay, last pack, last prize will be our last card. If I can get it open. Then give me a few minutes. I'll do the recap. Appreciate you guys being live. Appreciate you hopping in the break. If you guys want more football, I'll drop Phoenix at the end of the week. If you guys would like to. Also tempted to do a little bit of baseball mixed in. I got a pro debut box. It's giving me an itch. All right, Tyjae Spears, Chris Olave, Tucker Kraft, Ashton coming back out, Savion for the Packers, and then a red Tyler Shuck. Heck yeah, George. Saints come through for you, buddy. A little bit more for the Packers. It's been kind of a rough one for the Packers, too. Sorry, Nick. Ashton coming back out for the Raiders. Savion for the Packers. And Tyler Shuck. Out of nowhere, the Saints get two pretty sweet cards back-to-back, especially if he plays good again this weekend. All right, Mitchell Evans for the Panthers on a true Mosaic. Loveland on an introduction for the Bears and Vanover. Ashton Genty on a silver overdrive. And then a kid reporter. Let's finish it up. Hall of Fame, Antonio Gates. Aeneas Williams. Dylan Gabriel for the Brownies. Jeff Blake. Will Lutz. And George Pickens for the Cowboys, his last card. So I just said rough one for the Cowboys, so he gets the last prize at least for Robert Avatia. Another nice Raiders card. Ashton Genty on a silver overdrive. Another nice Panthers card on the Mitchell Evans. And some more Bears decent stuff for the Loveland on the introductions. Appreciate you, Corey. Thank you. Here Lamb is, like I said, he's been kind of in a slow for a while, and then bam, all of a sudden, bunch today. Thank you, Jim. Sorry it was a little bit rougher one for the Rams, except for all those massive amounts of Ferguson's coming out at least. So hope everybody has a nice evening. Give me just a few minutes and I will get set up for a recap. So much Ferguson. So not everybody had a good break. I would say about maybe half. Had a pretty solid break. Got a clear winner though tonight, I think, for sure. Clear winner. Okay, well, that's the Bengals hit right there. Nothing else really for the Bengals tonight. Sorry about that, Chris. Thank you for hopping in and helping out, though. Nothing really for the Dolphins either. So I'll start off by saying that. Texans didn't get a lot. You got a Graham Mertz silver. I mean, you got some rookies, but nothing crazy. Broncos got Bryant. Will Howard double bubble for the Steelers. Milrow came out twice, both base cards for the Seahawks. Bills got a new wave. Josh Allen and an on-target Keon Coleman. So not much there. Great, but fortunately the other half did pretty dang good. Chargers also for Joe, only a Trey Harris snowflake and a Marion Hampton snowflake. Vikings, you got a bunch of other parallel cards, but a really nice J.J. McCarthy portraits for the Vikings. Rookie wave Kyle Williams and a Drake May on the franchise foundation going after the Patriots. And George. Jalen Walker on a red, James Pierce on a purple, and a Jalen Walker patch card going out to the Falcons and Giuseppe. We got the Golden Williams double, and then a double bubble with that, and then a Futures Matthew Golden going out to the Packers and Nick. Michael Vick on a Cosmo numbered to 49. Really nice card there for the Eagles, along with a Kyle McCord new wave and a red and green Jahad Campbell for the Eagles and Greg Reese. So did pretty good there. Terrence Ferguson on a Hog Heaven. Terrence Ferguson by Storm. Terrence Ferguson on a red parallel score. And a Terrence Ferguson Snowflake Cosmo parallel. Pretty solid for Terrence Ferguson anyway. Chiefs, Patty Mahomes on a ornament card. A silver lighted up Xavier Worthy and a Shockwave rookie Xavier Worthy. Oh, no, never mind. Not a rookie. My bad. This year's. So, Colts. And also, Joe, we got a Sweet Feet. Leonard and Warren together. Tyler Warren on a by Storm. DJ Giddens on the Candy Cane card. A Donnie Mitchell, number to 399, and a Tyler Warren introduction on the Colts. I have the Jags. Got a rookie wave Travis Hunter and a Travis Hunter throwback, along with a red Mosaic Travis Hunter. For the Saints and George, you got Tyler Shuck on a red. Nice looking cards going out. For the Bears in Vanover, we got a Colston Loveland base with a Mononge. Luther Burden by Storm. Luther Burden rookie card. Colston Loveland base, and then maybe introductions. I'm not sure. 2 of them. And then introductions. True introductions, Loveland. Decent amount of Loveland cards coming out for you, at least. A couple Burdens. Brownies and Greg Reese, well done. Dylan Gabriel base card. Quinshon Judkins base. Mason Graham throwback. Shadur Sanders throwback base card, my bad. Dylan Gabriel on the Revolution card. And then 2 Shadur Sanders True Mosaic silvers, along with a Dylan Gabriel base card and a Myles Garrett numbered to 149 on the Panini card. Pretty solid break for the Brownies. Thank you very much again, Greg. Mitch Evans on a True Mosaic silver for the Panthers. Tet McMillan base card. Futures on a Tet McMillan. Tet McMillan throwback Donruss. Tet McMillan throwback canvas card. And a Tet McMillan pink. And a Genesis Chuba Hubbard. So really good break for the Panthers and Joe Desky. For the Giants, Nick Hammers from Hammers Hits. You got Jackson Dart base card. Men of Mastery, Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart on a throwback. Introductions on the 3 rookies. Dexter Lawrence on a zoned-in patch card, and a silver Jackson Dart center stage. Nice Nick Hammers, too. Harlan Benner, good break for you. We got the Cosmo Chris Godwin. Benjamin Morrison on the Snowflake on a Snowflake rookie. Rookie Wavig Buka. Doug Williams to 499. Bucky Irving to 99, and a Mike Evans to 25. Heck of a break for Harlan Benner on the Bucks. Only one card, really good card going to the Ravens, but it's a Ray Lewis numbered to 10 going out to Mike Hosby. Titans and Joe Desky, Connor Helm rookie Mosaic silver auto, and a Cam Ward on the Snowflake parallel going out to Titans. Here's our winner, Ashton Genty on a silver, Ashton Genty on a base, Marcus Allen, Brock Bowers on a patch card, double patch, Genty and Betch. Genty rookie card, introductions, Genty by Storm, Genty base, and a Marcus Allen auto numbered to 99. Heck of a break for Mr. Haralambous. Thanks you guys again. Appreciate you all. Everybody have a nice evening. Like I said, I'm kicking around the idea of throwing out a Phoenix tomorrow or Friday. Since I'm off work, I have a little more time to sort and get things going. So appreciate you guys supporting when you can. I don't want to overwhelm you though either, but thank you guys. Please check out everybody else there. Corey at Fat Uncle, Nick at Hammers Hits, Alan Stein at Black and Gold, and Blinky at Blinky's Box Breaks. Thank you all. Everybody have a great evening. We will talk soon. Adios.